let's go for a little drive. Should have kept the last video going. Anyway, here we are. We're back in the bush, a couple kilometers maybe. I've been blowing out the trails here. We got walking trails behind the house. We got 63 acres. And people, we like the neighbors to be able to come back here with their dogs. But the snow's been too deep, so I decided to come on back with the tractor and see if we could make a decent path for them. And we were doing great up until the point where we blew a shear pin. Must have hooked up on a rock or branch or something like that, but that was the end of it. Now we just thread our way back out. It's a pretty gnarly little trail. A couple spots where I had to back up and go forward a few times to make the corners. But I'm gonna drag the blower behind, so the blower, when I drag it, leaves a nice, I wouldn't call it groomed, but smooth. So it leaves a kind of smooth surface, which is nice. Looks nicer than tractor tires. Anyway, this is tractor life. Just doing stuff, having fun. If you're not using it for having fun, then it's just a tool. And that's okay too, I guess. Make a living with it, but I bought it to look after the property, and I also bought it so I could do this. I can come back here and keep things open all year round, because I don't believe in keeping our land exclusively for ourselves. I believe in sharing it for people who don't have the space, and I like to come out here with their dogs and go for a nice long walk. And it's all part of being a good neighbor, right? And we do have great neighbors here. Not all of them are here year-round, but they come up for the weekend, some of them, but they're all fantastic people. So, anyway, threading my way back out through the trails. The snowblower did a wonderful job. I just finished making a big track out on our field for the kids with their GT snow racers, so we can pull them behind the 4x4-wheelers, and that's also part of it. You know, so the kids can have some fun too. Why not? The kids are having fun, we're having fun. You got to make sure that your lights are secured on top of the cab, because you know, hitting these branches, kind of like a crash bar out there. View from the back. These big light bars I installed sure do a wonderful job. What I had on here before was pretty sad. They're like candles, the stock lights. These things starting to come into the pine forest, and it's plantation. It was planted probably 35-40 years ago, and we got white and red pine, probably, I don't know, 10-15 acres of each, which is kind of nice. And then we have the hardwood forest that I was back in where I blew the shear pin. The hardwood forest it's rougher back there. There's more undergrowth, you know. So you come up under the pines and it's quite nice. Pine needles keep the forest floor nice and smooth. Yeah, nice tight spot here coming through these cedars. Can't be afraid to scratch your tractor. If you're afraid to scratch your tractor, you're not going to be having much fun back here. Here we can open it up. be doing shingles tomorrow. It was minus 20 today, so our roofer really didn't, they were up there, they put all the shingles up there, but they haven't installed any. So tomorrow is shingle day, which is great. Anyway, I'll stop the video there, because now this is just our driveway. Not very exciting. Hope you're having a good night. Cheers.